Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode of Siralim Ultimate. Now, a few things before we start. This is, of course, episode 250, which is another bit of a milestone episode. Now, I don't have anything special planned for this episode other than to just go, and keep doing some regular realms. But let's just, acknowledge the fact that we have, this milestone. And another thing is, once again, I rolled... So, I had a false start with my recording, or rather, I noticed that I started recording and then I noticed that it was set to the wrong window. So the video wasn't captured, so I had to restart the game. But before I realized that, I had already rolled this item bonus. So just wanted to disclose that off the bat. And just in case you noticed that this is different from what it was last episode and it's a bit different now. So that's one thing. Another thing is, last episode, during one of the realms, we hit 62% achievements. And I noticed that while we were playing, because there's a sound effect, and I get the Steam achievement for it. And then I said, when we're done with the realm, I'll talk about this then, and then I just forgot. So, I'm bringing it up now, so let's all acknowledge and be happy about the fact that we earned yet another percentage point in this game. A third thing to talk about is, I mentioned that I would go back and compare the amount of glory that I had pre-arena combat and the amount of glory that I had post-arena combat. So what I did was I went back to the video where we were fighting Caliban, and during that video, briefly, at some point I went into the arena shop. I think when I was just on that wild goose chase looking for the Kolg project material, this item, the what's it called? Heart of Kolg. While I was looking for that in the Caliban episode, I briefly stepped into the arena shop, and then I noted how much glory I had, because it tells you, it said I had 187.85k, that's 187.85 thousand, and then I noted down how much glory I had after the arena combat. And the next, in the following episode, it said I have basically this amount that you see right now, 195.55. So the previous amount was 187.85, this is 195.55, and the difference is 7.7. Of course, that's 7.7k, so 7,700, which is exactly the amount that we were told we were getting from the arena itself, which means that either the bonus isn't being applied or it's being applied earlier on in the pipeline. But then that would make it different from how the Riddle Dwarf bonus seems like it's being applied. Anyway, that's just something I want to mention, is that it's possible that this card set maybe isn't working, or if it is working, it's working in a slightly unusual way. That's just a few things I wanted to talk about before we dive into this realm. Once again, I rolled this bonus essentially off screen because I had to get rid of that recording, because it was like a minute or so into the episode. I talked about all these things already, which is why maybe I don't have the same energy in my voice right now, discussing that whole thing with the 62% and I didn't actually talk about the glory. It was as I was getting ready to talk about the glory that I realized that anyway, that's enough. Let's just let's just let go of the past. Don't even worry about it. Let's just jump into this episode and see how well we can do. Alright, let's go for it. Anything to do? Actually, all of our projects are running. We've got a bounty, so yep. We just jump in and see how this goes. Oh yeah, caustic reactor. Haven't been here in a while. Make our donation. And this is a good realm for loot. It's got some mini-boss encounters where, you know, you get those 2 chests. It's got realm objects that give you loot as well. So all in all, decent place. What are you? The Carver Master. I think maybe we can just... let's play it slightly safe. We can even, like, blight enemies if we wanted to, because they're healing. But, you know what? I'm not that worried. Alright. And... might even do, like, a tiny bit of divination summoning. We get spiderlings, alright. Easy. Alright. Another thing that I mentioned last episode is that in terms of finding cards, like, it's gonna take us a while to find all of them, but I do believe that when we got the Thylacine in this creature, when we got this creature in our bestiary, this is the final card-bearing creature that we hadn't yet discovered. And out of the 1172 creatures in our bestiary right now, I am pretty confident, have every single creature that can drop a card. So with these creatures alone, we should be able to get all the cards. Now, of course, we are gonna get the rest of the creatures in the bestiary anyway, because, you know, that's just what you do. You complete everything in the game. But just to say that if for whatever reason it takes us a really long time to do that, the cards should still get done on their own. Hey, you're a mimic. Oh, hang on. Did we summon the Pandora that we found last episode? Because we ran into a Pandora, and then we got some mana for summoning one. It's possible that we didn't summon it, so we'll do that when we're done with this realm. Right, so there's one other thing that I wanted to mention, and I think I'll mention this again at the end of the episode. This is one of the things I did talk about in my, you know, false start that I had to scrap at the start of the episode. And it is that after this episode, I'm gonna take a bit of a break for 1 week, maybe 2. Now, I've got a backlog that is gonna cover me for a long time, so I'm confident that I could take an even longer break if necessary, and the series itself wouldn't be sorcery? Oh, chaos. Chaos would have been my second guess. Anyway, so the series itself is gonna be fine. The only thing is, every time I take a break and come back, right, I'm gonna be a little rusty. So I'm just mentioning this because the series won't be interrupted, but it might be slightly jarring for you, because if you watch one episode and then the very next episode, nothing's changed for you, but then I suddenly seem like I don't know how to play the game anymore. It's usually because I took a bit of a break. Anyway, I'll mention this again at the end of the episode, and then I'll mention this again after I'm done with my break. I don't know what kind of a break I'll take. There are times when I've had to take like a complete break from all gaming. There are times when I just take a break from a particular game and then just play games for myself. There are times when I kind of take like a partial break where I just reduce the amount that I play, but still occasionally play and still occasionally record. I don't know. We'll give it a few days. I mean, you'll know the answer immediately. This is just me kind of thinking to myself. I'm leaning towards just taking a break from all games for about a week, and then slowly coming back, and then even putting in some plans for my next series as well. Right. Haven't found anything exciting from any of these chests so far. We have donated to you, right? Oop. There could be a chest in this spot. There was, but it did not have anything either. Okay. Alright. Before we head on to the next realm, we've got to head home. Oh, actually, hang on. There's bound to be some stuff up here. At least one chest in this whole maze. Well, and this dude. What? Nothing there? Really? There's nothing in this entire... Okay. Fine. If that's how you want to be, game. Alright, let's head back home and let's summon this Pandora. Just because they are rare creatures, so, you know, it's good to... It's good to have more of them in case you need them. Hang on a second. Sort them by race, and let's find it. There we go. I'm making pretty good progress towards the next mimic as well. And let's not accidentally summon things that we don't need. Alright. Judgment and Mercy coming up. And of course we will square off against them in our home turf of the Arachnid Nest, and I skipped past 356. I don't feel that bad. That was on the low end of what I would have accepted. But of course, the question is how long before we get another acceptable bonus. The answer is not that long. Okay. Gem seal, that's fine. As long as we don't have extra traits, I'll be happy. As long as we don't have extra traits. And we don't. And they are even healing healing every turn, so we could blight them if we wanted to. We could just jump straight into the fight if we wanted. but I'm inclined to explore the realm a little bit. Get our buffs and debuffs, get our stats up, get the bad outcome out of these guys. That's okay. Was that a haunted golem? It must have been. Yep. Take you down. Alright. Excuse me? Just die. Thank you. Alright. Snared. Lovely. Now here's the question. Do I want to summon anybody at the candle? I'm gonna say no. I think the best way to try and get cards is to just find sources of loot. And the best way to find sources of loot is to just do realms as quickly as possible. Alright, 3 enemies remain. And the master as well. We haven't found a rare master in a long time. And that's got me a little bit worried. We haven't found the elemental master, haven't found the construct master, haven't found the god spawn master. Some loot out of that guy. It is worrying me a little. Because how are we gonna get those achievements for those masters if we just never find them, right? That's something to think about. Would also like it if we found something nice in one of these chests. Like, what is the point of this tremendous item bonus if we just never get anything? Come on, game. The Elf Master. Alright, let's, you know what? Let's blight them, I think we can just time walk them to death, right? Kind of, but not really. It's gonna be quicker to just treat this fight normal. Yeah, there we go. Oh no. Why did it have to be a shield bearer? It's so slow, but he's dead now. It's okay. 1 enemy remains. Ooh. Treasure golem. Now that's a useful shrine. Let's hunt down this treasure golem. Let's It's right there, in fact. Oh, oh, easy. There we go. There we go. And nothing from the treasure golem either. That's sad. Alright. Alright. One creature down here could be a nemesis. Indeed it was. Quickly hit you, and then we'll go hit another boss. And then we'll just carry on. Don't really see anything else. Yeah, let's just go. Judgment and Mercy. Yeah, these guys are very confused. Yeah, some joker has shuffled the timeline, so that's really annoying. Just provoke, just in case anybody's got any ideas. Oh yeah, these guys are fucked. Yeah, these guys are completely screwed. The only question is, like, what's gonna kill them? The blight or me? I'm gonna try and kill them myself. That's made slightly difficult by the fact that your double cast Clayman is sealed. But I don't think they survived this turn. Yeah, there we go. Killed them myself. Lovely, and we got another stone out of it, but nothing interesting. Nothing in either of these chests. And nothing in the end of realm loot either. Devastating. Alright, let's go to a new realm. I'm being quiet because I don't want to mess this up. It's always it's so demoralizing whenever you mess this up. 351, no, sorry. I immediately saw those extra traits and I'm like, nope. You better be giving me fucking like 500 if you want me to accept extra traits. It is possible. I have rolled 500 before, but I think that was just a complete fluke. Jeez, this is taking a while. Oh my god, come on. my god, man. Dude, what? I think this might be the long... Man, no, I'm not accepting Resurrect on Death. Fuck that. This might be the longest I have ever been rolling. Admittedly, I've turned down 2 good rolls just because I didn't want to deal with extra traits, and I didn't want to deal with I think I just turned down 386. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're sitting there rolling for too long while also talking. Oh my god. Everything's falling apart. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be completely quiet until we get what we need. There we go. Was it worth it? Probably not. But we got a pretty nice item bonus in the end, so let's see. We're back here. All right. No extra traits. All right. That's pretty good. Alright, less damage dealt, and they have extra health. And extra defense. Let me try reincarnation. That might be a quicker way to kill them. Let me try... I think reincarnation might be the way to go in this realm. So I will just set that up as my macro. Well, we got a master fight, I guess. The Devil Master. Lovely. Lovely snare. Apparently somebody changed all our creatures to death class. Not sure what the point of that was, but it's a thing that they did, so good for them, I guess. And let's just make sure that these enemies get what's coming to them when we do... Sorry, when we do this. Easy, alright. It's our 8th victory against those guys. Let's hit this. That was annoying. How long that took, but I guess it is a mini boss realm, so it's okay. Alright, let's go down here. Nothing there. Haven't found anything good in the realm so far. Or, I mean, in the realm, but also in the episode. Just found a nether stone that turned out to be garbage, and like no cards, no skins, nothing good. Well, here's another stone with a trait on it, so let's take a look at this. It's a maniac thing, alright, that's fine. Alright. The other reason that reincarnation is working so well in this realm is because it also increases the animatus's stats, so that at the end of it our corpse explosions are pretty strong as well. Please arbitrate. No, you're not gonna. Okay. Alright. Let's carry on, grab this. Close to another favor rank as well, which I imagine we will get. Well, I mean, we definitely will, because we haven't even completed the realm objective, and that'll push us over the edge. But I think before we get there, there's bound to be, well, maybe I should have realized that I was going to complete the realm objective, and I should have maybe done something else, and then had a slightly higher loot bonus for the loot that you get at the end. I think that's a level of min-maxing that probably is not necessary. Sorry about that. It is, it's early evening, but I think it is time for me to start, once I'm done with this episode, I think I'll start winding down for the evening. I am trying to, like, reset my sleep schedule, you know, to sleep a bit earlier, wake up a bit earlier, just to think that would be more beneficial for me. So that's what I think I'll do after this episode is done. I'm gonna have a nice cup of tea, you know, the usual. Alright. Let's go here. Down. Grab that. There we go. And one enemy remains. We can, ooh, easy. Hopefully, if it's a nemesis creature, we'll run into it. Yes, it is. And immediately what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my macro. Oh. Reset it for the next round. Because generally that's the more effective one to take down enemies with. Yeah. There we finally find the candle. You know what? I'll summon one group of cloth abominations, and if we run into any of them on the way to the exit, which is literally right here, then we'll just kill that. What? Oh, you're right. This isn't a good realm to be using rabbit dementia. Right. Well, in that case, let's just do that. And I guess I can these guys are annoying to fight because their barriers are just really odd for some reason. You know what? Just do this. What? Yeah, I don't know how these guys are handling their barriers, but it seems like they're a lot sturdier than the people I'm used to. Anyway, I think that's enough. We're gonna go home. We'll hand in this project. We'll hand in the goblet, and we'll have to reset the goblet. Start another experiment. That was our 70th experiment. Another milestone. I'll be so glad when we're done with those achievements for doing projects. Because we're wasting so much project capacity on just things that are doing nothing for us. Alright, so let's roll this a couple times. And if by the third roll it isn't what we want, I will pause until we get what we want. And what we want is, of course, for it to be on the animator again. Alright. Didn't get it, so I'm gonna pause until we get it. I will see you shortly. Okay, that actually took a long time. It took like 5 minutes, genuinely. So I'm glad I paused for that. Otherwise, that would have been a very boring stretch of this episode. 405 is nice. There's no boss fight, which means a random realm is a good option. Whew, yeah. Ooh, Gambler's Hive, nice. Let's take a look at the realm properties. Nothing awful. For donation, and let's continue. I hate this elite type so much. Look how slow this fight is compared to the previous one that we just had. But it's okay, at least they're gone. Alright. Alright, we've got to kill a renegade in this round. And let me see how long the recording has been going. Now that I'm able to actually pause OBS, I actually get an accurate count while I'm recording of how long it's been going on. I don't have to like look at the previous clip and then add it, right? I don't like it saves me from the torment of having to do basic arithmetic. But like it is also a like like a genuine huge deal in terms of convenience, not having to instantly know how long the overall recording is going and having it be part of the same file and not having to manually edit things in or like edit multiple files together or take one file and edit things out. Both of those are annoying in different ways. Luckily, looks like we don't have to do that. At least for now. God, I'm yawning quite a bit. Alright. Grab this. Ooh, treasure chest. That's our 7th victory against the Luck Mantrius. The Devil's Luck. Is that for... What is that? Oh, communing with Pandemonium Shrines. Alright. Only 250 more of those left. There's also an achievement for 1,000 what are they called? Nether realms. But that's gonna be much harder to get because Nether realms are much rarer than Pandemonium Shrines. This guy. And go here, I guess. Get that buried treasure. Get some more Riddle Dwarf tickets. At some point, we're gonna have to use all these tickets. Alright, these guys. Well, that was lucky. Otherwise, those guys would have been very annoying to fight. Alright. Alright. Nothing. Man, no cards so far. That's making me a little sad. Are we gonna go this entire episode and not find a single card? Is that how it's gonna go? But there's another rare thing that is most evidently not a card. What about... Are you gonna give us a card? I mean, I'd like it if you did. But you didn't. I don't even know if there are any creatures in that group that we needed the card for. Probably. But, you know, couldn't really tell you off the top of my head. Same with these guys. Astral Gallery is Muse. Alright. Yeah, let's just summon one of those guys. And maybe if we run into them, we can persuade them to give us their card. Right, that's another favor rank. Oof, yeah. It's definitely time for me to start calling it a night. But we're not done. It's pretty early in the evening, I think. Just it might not even be I think this is gonna sound weird. I think because I've been trying to change my sleep schedule. I think what I'm going through right now isn't the sleepiness for, oh, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I think it's a delayed version of the sleepiness that I experience in the afternoon. Because it's very early evening, and in fact the sun is still out. So I think that's probably what's going on. But if that's the case, then like I'm trying to go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier. So if the sleepiness that I'm experiencing in the afternoon is now happening in the evening, that would suggest I'm moving in the opposite direction, right? So maybe I should hope that isn't the case, but I feel like that might be the case. I feel like I've just... Listen, man, I've just historically had really, really bad... I've been really bad in terms of having sleep issues, and also bad in terms of, my own sleep hygiene. Like, some people just fall asleep whenever, or at least that's what it seems like. And then you got people like me who, like, genuinely need to, like, read books and, like, go to their doctor to ask them, hey, how do I sleep? Like, which I'm sure to some people it'd be like going to someone and asking, how do I walk? Right? That's like, that's the level at which they take it for granted, but for me, nah. For me, it's a whole other situation. Right, we've got a bunch of projects to hand in. We're pretty close. Man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish like 3 more Nether Realms. Because the entire rest of our prophecy is gonna be finished. I tell you what, let's play some scratch cards. And then we might find the rat stamper. We might find the rat stamper, and he might help us finish this Rune of Prophecies. That was a waste. But that's okay. So let's complete this. Let's, or should I just hand it in right now? I'm thinking I should just hand it in right now. I mean, well, let's, like, complete this first. And then this is gonna complete a couple of prophecies. And then we have to hand in a training mission as well. I think the training mission might also be done. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. And 47k is what we'll get. So let's go ahead and do that. Turn in the rune. And let's take a look at the missions that we need to do. No arena combat. Man, we've already fought this guy. And we gotta fight Lloyd Prime. We'll set a bounty against Lloyd Prime. I think we're getting close to the next one. Alright, fine. We'll fight Apocrynox. It's okay, we can do him at level 10. We can do him at level 1. Hang on. Actually, let's do him at level 10, because beyond level 10, difficulty levels past level 10 don't yield more rewards than level 10. So let's just fight him at level 10. Because, I mean, there's no point. Disarmed. Alright. I think... no, we're not quite tough enough. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a clusterfuck. Because a whole bunch of them are gonna take their turns. And of course our Dreadwhite is gonna tank it like a boss. But it really just wasted our time is what it did. You know what? Let's do it like this. God, yeah, this is an annoying fight. There we go. And we get an emblem, we get some mana. And anything else? Another training mission. Okay. And then I think that's it in terms of missions. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's start a training mission. Let's start our final raid mission. Let's start an assassination mission. Again, we'll target creatures that we don't have any trade materials for. Let's get this Waspid trade material, and now let's continue. Let me not fuck this up like I've done already a couple times in this episode. Part of me thinks I should do this off screen as well. But I mean, like, it shouldn't take that long, right? 372 is more than acceptable. Alright. Again, relatively, these guys again, man, come on. Yeah, but a relatively okay set of realm properties. Already making Rune of Prophecies progress. Really would like to find like a single card in this episode. That would make me very happy. But maybe it's not gonna happen. And listen, sometimes it just doesn't go your way, you know? Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. But hey, listen. Even if it doesn't, at least you had some fun along the way. And listen, as soon as I hand in my Rune of Prophecies, of course we're gonna get Nether Realms. But we needed 3 of them, and this is just 1. So let's see what sort of you don't want to mimic. crystal. Feel like we could have. Oh. Feel like we could have done better. There's got to be like one chest that's better than other kinds of chests. I'm just convinced that there's going to be something like that going on. Card week isn't gonna end imminently, but I probably will have other plans on Friday and Saturday, which is why I've been trying to get some extra recording done earlier in the week. So I probably will miss the end of card week. So this is probably one. In fact, this is the final episode that I'm gonna do because I'm done for the rest of the day, and then I'm taking a week off. But even if I wasn't doing that, I don't think I would have been able to do any more candle farming while card week was going on. Oh god, every time we get that pop-up I get so excited. I'm like, is it a card? Is it a card? Nope, it's just another piece of trash, nether stone. Speaking of pieces of trash, nether stones, we really should start recycling some of the nether stones we've already gotten into piety. We really should. Maybe we'll do that when I'm back from my break. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I understand why this elite type exists. That was another not that exciting nether stone. Like, so these agile creatures that are at the top of the timeline, I know why they're there. Because it's if your build is heavily dependent on you going first, and you're suddenly presented with a challenge where the entire enemy team instead is going first, that's an interesting challenge. It's obviously not that much of a challenge to our party just because of the sheer number of advantages we have. But I can see how, like, if you started with a new party and you haven't fully optimized it yet, how something like this could lead to some interesting combat situations. So this one, I don't mind that much. Let's put in that book. We've got 2 more enemies. We've got a master as well. How long have we been going? 59 minutes. Okay. I think I might do one more realm. If the next realm is a false god realm, I will do it. If the next realm is not a false god realm, then I will, then I'll leave. Actually, I'll have to set a note for myself then that I've got to set a bounty with Lloyd Prime. Oh, but there's no traits on this nether stone. Jeez. Gotta put that book down as well. What are you? The Storm Master. Are they healing every turn? You know what? Let's defile them. Oh, our own healing is heavily nerfed. Yeah. Oh, what? No. Why did that one guy get rid of his blight? I mean, we killed him in the end, though, but that was still really, really annoying. All right, are we done with this realm? Oh no, we've got to put this final book into the bookshelf. Already donated. That's good. And we get nothing. It's fine. Let's head on to... We do have a false god fight. Right, so we will do one final realm. I'm just gonna concentrate. 354, and we are silenced. I don't like the fact that we're oh god, I immediately lost concentration and skipped past a nice bonus, but then I immediately was given another chance. Alright. Even though we have less healing here, which is annoying, it'll be fine. So the goal is to take out this guy quickly and take the scout quickly, and maybe we'll do a bit of candle farming as well. We'll see. What are you? Oh. Was that a Vulpes thing? Anyway. Yep, you can try to avoid damage if you want. You can take less damage if you want. And now we just gotta kill everything in this realm. Immune to indirect damage is fine. We don't use indirect damage that often anymore. We do need to correctly answer these Riddle Dwarf questions. 3 of them. So Aurum rules over Templeflies. Remember, don't summon anything at this candle. I really wish the Dreadwhite had done his arbitration there. Would have sped things up a little, but that's okay. You can gain 3 buffs if you want. I'd love to find at least one card in one of these chests. Doesn't look like it's happening. You know what? Give me 3 debuffs. See if I care. 5 more enemies. And a couple of them are right here, so that makes things convenient. And the bad outcome out of these guys. That's okay. Looks like we're not gonna get that one card that we so desperately wanted. Easy. Alright, nothing here. Two enemies left, and there's gonna be just one after this. And the bad outcome yet again. That is unfortunate, but you know what? Sometimes that happens. Is this our final enemy? Looks like it. Right, so yeah, there's the boss right there. I'll fight that guy in just a moment. I'm just taking a look around just to make sure we're good. We're good. Alright, you know what? Since we're close to the candle, I'll summon a bunch of these guys. Just to get a bit of candle action done on the way. And would you look at that, we did it. We got our one card for the episode. We fucking did it. Now let's get this boss. Let's get this, well first let's get this, the master, then we'll get the boss. They're gonna heal every turn, I'm just gonna kill them with Blight. Could kill the boss with Blight as well, but that would entail allowing him to take turns. And don't really see the point in that. Oh, this is gonna be an annoying fight with gems being sealed as well. Oh, excuse me? Oh, Master of Might. Alright, let's do a blank slate. There we go. Somebody's gonna resurrect, because, yeah, they have that. They have that ability, but it didn't really help them too much. Right, well, at least we found a card this episode. No. We have a bunch of debuffs, he has a bunch of buffs. Let's get Greater Dispel to remedy that. Do a bit of this. Bit of this. He's immune to indirect damage, so that's not great. Should have another Entangling Roots, yes. Now you do astral dimension. Now you do this. Now you do this. Now we can start trying to hit them, maybe a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be a long fight. I guess do astral dimension, unseal some stuff. Okay, he's got. We gave him the ability to up bomb. There we go. Annoying fight. But we got through it in the end. Anything to the left? Nope. Right? Nope. That's our 10th and final achievement. Well, our 10th and final achievement for the Lost Construct. But also for all of the false gods. Now we only fight them if there's some other practical reason to do so. Namely, like, we're about to fight Lloyd Prime, or about to set a bounty for Lloyd Prime, because it's a Rune of Prophecy's objective. But beyond that, I think we'll have to figure out a different... I think we'll, from now on, start hunting false gods based on which anointments we want. You know, let's take that. Sounds like a fun little thing. Do we get anything special? Nope. We're just skipping straight to reputation. Very high reputation. So let me take a look at my bestiary. Yeah, we're getting knowledge with these creatures very quickly. And there's nothing out of this loot as well. But we can summon Kolg, and let's actually stay away from these enemies because we don't really need to fight them anymore. Let's just head home. Except where is home? There is home. So let's try and get there as quickly as we can. Oh, accidentally minimized. It's okay, let's continue. We've got a project to hand in. We've got a bounty to set. And then we've got an episode to wrap up. Alright. I want to check something. Has this entered Kolg into our bestiary? Looks like it has, because we went from 1172 to 73. But let's just quickly confirm that. Yep, our third god spawn. This is Caliban's god spawn. Not really sure how this trait figures into, because I mean, it it would be too random depending on which enemies, and sometimes you might not even want certain traits. So I don't really see how you would. I don't know. I wouldn't use it personally, but maybe there's a reason to use it that I am simply unaware of. Ooh, hey, what's this? We'll take a look at that achievement shortly. But before we do that, let's actually just start a forge mission. And now let us go down and set a new bounty. We are now at 13.1% reduction in indirect damage, which is pretty nice. And then there's dodge chance as well, stat boosts, whatever. But we're gonna set a bounty with Lloyd Prime, I believe. With Lloyd Prime, yep. Oop. At 1091, we'll certainly look forward to that encounter. And with that, I think we are done for this episode. Let's reflect on what we accomplished. First of all, we got a couple of achievements. We got the one for beating the Lost Construct for the 10th time, and now all of the false gods are done. I think the best way to display that is actually to go into the god and start looking at the false god achievements. Oh, actually, hang on. There's one more thing we should do, because I'm pretty sure we have enough currency to do it. Yeah, we have enough currency to do it. I'm gonna go to this place and I'm gonna unlock a new relic. We're just gonna go down the list. We'll get Dusk and Dawn, the dual pistols of Venodon, and we're gonna raise it to level 100. Alright. There we go. And let's wait for these achievements to start popping up. We're gonna get 10 of these achievements, and then after that, we'll get the achievement for unlocking the object. Unlocking the relic. 8, 9, 10, and there we go. And a Steam achievement for that as well. Now, let's reflect on what we accomplished this episode. Taking another look at the recent achievements. Yep, that's taking up the entire page. These Dusk and Dawn achievements. And then we got a little something for completing 50 special projects. I think that means projects for unlocking the different realms, for unlocking god spawns, and unlocking different specialties. If I had to guess. Like what counts as a special project versus just like random projects that you do anyway. Yeah, and then we did the achievement for the false gods. Speaking of false gods, let's look at the false god achievements. And they start here. And I believe for all of them, you should be able to see that they go all the way to level 10. And now we're into favored achievements. But yeah, we got that done. That was good. And then we even got some other achievements we beat the Master of... Oh, Devil's Luck, we got that. Master of Luckmantria, we got the Experimenter achievement. So we got some good ones. And then we also found a single card, which made us very happy indeed, putting us at 507 out of 1052. So there's still a lot to go, but listen, every bit of progress we make takes us that little bit closer. And other than that, I think it's time for us to finish off with the episode. So once again, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break. I'm mentioning this because when I come back from the break, I'll probably be very rusty. I'll probably forget what I was doing. Like, I'll go into realms without setting new projects. I'll be very rusty when rolling for new realm properties. And, you know, not stopping in, like, rolling past a good bonus and not being able to stop myself in time. I'll probably make all kinds of silly mistakes, but these things happen when you go away and you come back to a game. I'm just taking a bit of a break, again, just to not get burned out. And not that I'm in danger of being burned out, I just kind of need just a general rest from video games in general, because work has been pretty intense. Oops, somebody's calling me. But I'm just gonna say no to that, because I'm pretty sure it was one of those scam calls. Anyway, where was I even at? Yeah. Not that I'm in any danger of being burned out, I just think for general, you know, mental health related, even that makes it sound more extreme than it really is. I just feel like it would be nice to take a bit of a break from video games and just do other stuff for about a week, you know, like read some books, listen to some music, go for more walks, that kind of thing, especially as the I was gonna say as the weather gets better, but by the time this goes up, it's gonna be like June. But as of when I'm writing, we've had like rain and other annoying stuff which has prevented me from going for as many walks as I would have liked, and hopefully that should improve in the coming week. So hopefully we'll see. But yeah, that's all for you know, my life plans. I hope things are going well with you as well. I hope you you know, I just hope everything's going nice. Hope you know, like, God, right at the end of the episode, I always sometimes just inexplicably forget how to speak. What I wanted to say was, I hope your gaming is going well, like whatever games you're playing, whether it's this game or other things. I hope, you know, if it's a luck-based game, I hope you're getting good RNG, good loot drops. If it's a skill-based game, I hope you are owning everybody with your amazing abilities. But also, even aside from video games, it is nice to take a bit of a break every now and then. So don't forget to take breaks. I think that's the lesson of the day. And with that, I think it's time to draw things to a close. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well, which for you is going to be literally on the next day. For me, it's going to be potentially a few weeks from now, so that'll be fun. But anyway, until then, take care.